Hello there, welcome to Hoojies Garage, or not my garage. I'm at Revive Automotive in northern Germany, and I'm standing under a Porsche 911, but as you can see it doesn't really look like a 911 normally looks. It's been electrified. So the car is, I think this one is 1980s something, but it has a Tesla. Let me see here. It has a Tesla. Yeah, it has a Tesla motor. So inverter, transmission, motor, and there's been special attachment points, bushings made, some tricky installation with the drive shafts. Yeah, exactly like that. This is another one that is in place, and the black box, yeah, and the black box here is, what was it? It's a battery which in combination with the front battery makes it some, what was it, 55 kilowatt hours or something in that range. And the modules as such are LG, made for Volkswagen, but he has the right to install them like this. And then you can, for instance, see the charge sockets, AC, DC, up there. In the rear fender there is a water cooler. There is a cooler in the front fenders also. So this updated version has a, what shall I call it? A cooling plate in between the battery modules. It's a bit of an interesting thing. The battery module is such, Max and his guys here have designed themselves. I will show you that also. So here, a battery module and the special cooling plate. A bit recessed to lower the weight of it. It took away some 6 kilos, Max had. So you can see it's a copper tube pressed into this aluminium plate. Really interesting. Volkswagen. So here we have the front electronics with all the battery management system and so on. It even has a what would you call it? A central computer unit also, battery management system. So doing the electronics in here, that's quite a challenge, I would say. Now then there are 3 battery modules, 2 standing here and this the cooling plate in between. On the other side, yeah, on this side of the battery you can see cooling connections, one for the lower and one for the 2 upper there. So let's look at the front of the vehicle also. So you recognize the suspension, normal Porsche stuff, but instead of a fuel tank there is a battery thing, and it's been attached with this screw, so the whole module is attached with some certain attachment points. So there is a battery tray here, and then, no, I was wrong, there's one cooler at the front also, like this. And then we see the battery module like that, or the battery box. Okay, really interesting. As you can see, the whole body has been kind of acid dipped and resurface treated, so it's really a proper job with the body as such, for instance. So yeah, a really interesting car. So let's take it down and look a bit also. All right, so from above it looks like this. High power electronics. This later model has cooling also then, yeah, of course. So this is the engine compartment from above. The motor as such is a Tesla motor, and they take out, what was it, 220 kilowatts, so what's that, 300 horsepower, something like that. So the car is for sure quicker than it was in original shape, if I may say so, with the Boxster 6 here. So there will be a carpet or something covering this, but here you see the front battery with all its electronics inside them. And then just look at the interior and instrumentation. Yeah, again, it's completely restored or rebuilt. It's like a new car, I would say. And special instruments, all of them. Battery charge level, battery temperature, some other temperature that I don't know what it is. Amps instead of revolutions, speedometer, clock, and so on. Yeah, over here, an older 911, kind of air-cooled. It has no water cooling for the battery. It's a slightly earlier version of the car. So steel rimmed, looking more old-fashioned, or looking more old-fashioned, I would say. This car is an earlier generation, so it has the charging sockets here. So it has the charging sockets under the lid. I can show you. See, AC/DC is here. On the green car though, this is a Shuku 220 socket, so you can take power from the car instead in the more modern green one. Alright, so here we have a T1, completely rebuilt, new suspension, front and rear, more modern stuff. It will get I think he said it will get the Tesla motor also, but he will restrict the current flow to the motor, so it will not be as quick as the Porsche, and I think that's wise considering what kind of a vehicle it is. So yeah, just look at this. Well, here we are. This is Max.
Hi.
Hi. He kind of runs Revive Automotive, and we're out in his was it first car?
That's my first Porsche,
yeah, first Porsche. So I've driven an exact copy of this up in Sweden, and I must say I was pleasantly it's bouncing. I was pleasantly surprised. It drives like just any EV, I would say, with some, what was it, 300 horsepower or something?
Yes.
Yeah, roughly. It's quick. It's really quick. Because the weight now is not much more than the original car. What was it? 1100 something?
No, it's 1,330 kilogram.
See?
Compared to 1,250 or 20, something like that.
Even lighter. Now if you floor it then... I'm just joking. So let's take a quick look at the inside here. So this is not really a gear lever as such, it's more a direction choosing instrument. Drive is like that, reverse is up there, some different modes. Instruments, I will not try to explain it all here, but it's...
No, we have the speedometer, this is the amps.
Yeah, alright. And you have shifted that on the green one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And this is the battery, and here's a clock.
Yeah. And temperature for battery, of course, but what?
Battery and water coolant for the engine.
Yeah, you have separate cooling for the motor also. Alright. Okay. We're talking a bit about the handling. You say that it's easier when you when you get the rear end starting to get a bit sideways, you say it's easier to catch it again.
I mean, you can foresee quite good what the car will behave like, and if you release the gas pedal again, it catches itself quite quickly again.
All right.
And you don't lose that much time in comparison to using the clutch and shifting down and up. And in my regard, these cars drive they are behaving very friendly to the driver. You can have fun, you can drift, you can turn on one in a small circle, but it is easier to control, let's say like that.
All right. Now there are more things happening here at Revive Automotive. Just look at this thing. So this is an Italian built Alfa Romeo something, but it's completely custom made. The body is not the original metal body some Alfa Romeo. This has been designed in 3D as far as I understand. And it's all carbon fiber. What a beauty. So this is not any kind of normal car. This is really a one-off. Totem, some Italian company making it, and Revive Automotive are making the battery and motor installation with all the electronics and so on. So they're cooperating with Totem. But just look at this beauty. And the inside is quite something also. Look here. So in this vehicle there is a more modern setup of one single big battery, 83 kilowatt hours something. How much power they will take out of this one, I don't really know. But you see, carbon fiber floor, special seats made, special dashboard, special everything, and there is work ongoing as you can see. Let's take a look under the bonnet also. Yeah, just look at the attention to detail, the door here. So, steering gear, electronics, AC compressor I would think, yes, and battery cooling system most likely, and well, you see, let's take a look at the other side. So this is going to be quite something when it's ready. Vehicle number Vettura 03. So third car. Max told me that you can choose from this company. You choose either the electric version or a V6 twin turbo something. So in that version then it's really fully packed with ice stuff under here. Ah, well. But cheap is it is not. I heard something like, well, what was it, 400,000 euro something, so it's a bit of money, right? Yeah, quite some Alfa Romeo, right? This will be really something when it's completed. So, hope you found this little visit at Revive Automotive interesting. That's all from Hoojies Garage today. Take care. Bye bye.